Hey y'all. How about a lesson on How Deep Is Your Love? Or at least my arrangement of it, because I don't think there is a guitar in this song. At least, well, I haven't listened to it that closely, but I don't hear a guitar. More of a keyboard song. So I'm going to show you my arrangement. I have no idea how anybody else on the internet does it. I know there are a bunch of guys on YouTube playing it, but I haven't checked to see what they're doing. This is the way I hear it and the way I'll do it. So if you want to play along with the studio recording that the Bee Gees did, they're in E flat, or it's in the key of E flat. So you would put, to do with this arrangement, my version of the chords, to match the studio recording, you'd put a capo at the first fret. I saw a live one where they were actually in the key of E, again, not using a guitar, but they were in the key of E, so that would be capo at the second. So I'm going to do without a capo. You put the capo wherever it makes sense for you. And I need a sip of Coke before we go much further. Alright. This is how I play. The intro goes like this. Two of those. Right? And the chords probably seem more far out than they really are, so not too tough. D. The second one is all G, B, and E at the second fret. Now you could finger it with one finger. Finger however you want. But for me it's easier just to take that off because now I'm fingering 3 strings with 2 fingers. But it really is just that. It looks like I'm doing something different, but I'm not. So this D, and whatever that is. This one is E at 3. My A string's muted. D and G at 4. B at 3. I guess you could fret finger like that. Yeah, you could. But for me it's easier to do that. And it ends on a G. But the A string open, you have to have that open A string. It makes all the difference in the world for that sort of turnaround chord before it gets back into it. So 2 of these little sequences. We're right there now. So D, once you get into the verse, D, da 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 da, F sharp minor 7, da da, E minor 7, just one finger on the A string, second fret, da 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 da, da da da, B7, da 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 da, E minor 7, da da da, F sharp 7, not minor. Sounds like it ought to be a minor there, but I'm listening, and it doesn't sound like a minor. It sounds like a regular F sharp 7. And goes back to another one of those G's with the open A string. We're right there. D, F sharp minor 7 to B minor 7, E minor 7 to G with an open A string. You come to me on the summer. We're right at that chord. Come to me. Again, that's that G with a little A minor looking shape in it. I don't know what you call this chord. I have no idea. I just fingered it, but I have no idea what it's called. Alright, so let's start again with the main chord. E minor 7, F sharp 7, G with open A string. The moment that you wander far from me. B minor 7, I wanna feel you. A minor 7 in my arms again. Now you come C9, I guess. You know that one. All of them in the 3rd fret except for the D in the 2nd. It's me you need to show. So you do F sharp, me you need to show. How deep is your... Again, that's that G with the A string. How deep is your love? Looks a lot like the other chords you've seen. This is right before "'Cause we're living it," right before that, right? That chord is just like the C9, except instead of doing the A at the 3rd fret, you do the E at the 3rd fret, and the A string gets muted. So it looks the same, except on this one, it's down in a G note. C, B7, when they all should let us be. E minor 7, we belong to you and me. So that again goes back to that C9 thing, except it's with a G. G note. Don't know what it's called. Then you're back at the beginning of the verse again. So really we've gone through, what are we, 7 minutes? We've gone through all the chords of it, at least all the ones that I can remember for how it goes. So I'm going to slow strum it through, starting with the intro. D, 1 fret down on the B string. The G with the A minor shape underneath it. G chord with an open A string. Same thing again. Now one little tip, hint, whatever it is, on this chord, you'll see when I do it, I'm doing... I hit that low note and then go into it, and that's really because that's not a natural shape for my fingers to do that chord. So I give myself a chance to catch up. So I can hit that low one and buy myself a split second to finger the rest of the chord. So if you see me doing that, that's what I'm doing. Just cheating a little bit. Two of those. Now into the chords. D, F sharp minor 7 to E minor 7. B7, E minor 7, F sharp 7, a regular F sharp 7. Top 7. The G with the open A string. And na 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 na, B minor 7. Da 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 da. C9. You need to show how deep is your love, so how deep is your love. You need to learn how to give it break us down, and you all should let us be. We belong to you and that's the whole thing. You just gotta figure out, okay, how many verses does it do before it gets into the chorus part. No sort of middle 8 that I can recall from here. So I think that's all of the chords. Now in terms of the strumming, it's not... It's not up, down, up, down. In fact, if I'm playing through it, of course I've only played it like 3 times, so the times that I record that video today. But if I were playing it, I would sort of go out of my way not to do that kind of strum. In fact, I would tend to go out of my way to do to vary the strumming pattern really almost all throughout it. So I would sort of linger on things for a beat longer, or accent certain things, and just. I'd play around with it and really get into the feel of it. Nice and mellow, laid back. You don't want it to be anything up-tempo or strident or anything. Just sort of groove a little bit. Good luck.